I have a big unibrow. This is a weird way to start this equipment review, but here we go. I'm gonna wax my unibrow here. All right, I let this cool down or something.
Oh, Drew, I missed it. You need to put some more on.
No, this is the best way to do it. Okay, Scott, we gotta do it while it's hot. Ready? Scott, you're so fucking cute. Scott, let me see.
You wait for it to cool.
Oh, damn, that works so good. Dude. Do it.
I don't like this.
Rip it off.
No, I don't want to do this.
Do it. Come on, rip it fast. Rip fast, rip fast.
No, I don't like this. I don't like it.
Ready?
Get the
Let me help you. Come on, be a man.
No,
be a man.
get the fuck. Okay,
ready?
Okay, just please.
Rip it off.
God damn it. Ow. No, I don't want to do this.
There's no choice. You're too far in.
God damn it. Can we get the cameras off?
No, this is like the best video ever.
Dude, this really fucking hurts.
Come on, just rip it off.
God damn it. Mother.
Oh my god, look at that. Let's see. Oh, that's not too bad. Let's see it.
Oh my.
Scott, you look beautiful.
Oh, wow. Oh, I took a little bit too much off.
Let me see that thing.
That's really gross.
Hello, Hello and welcome to Drew's Makeshift channel. Today we're going to be looking at the equipment I use to get to 100 subscribers. Okay. Now people ask me, Drew, has your life changed since you've gotten 100 subscribers? I'm like, hey, does a bear drink refreshing Mountain Dew Baja Blast in the woods? This bear does. Okay. Taste the waves. Alright, we're gonna take a look at my camera gear and look at this. We have it all nicely set up right here. Okay? This is all the equipment I use. So we're gonna try to get this over. Nice short video, okay? This little camera flasher goes on top of your camera. I've never used this. So, I don't know what to say about it. But I have it in my bag. Here. This thing, if you want to come up closer, Scott. Now this is a time lapse, okay? Now this thing, what it does is you twist it like this and it slowly rotates, okay? So when you're doing a time lapse, what'll happen is the time lapse will move as you're going, okay? Super handy, and it's like an egg timer because it goes when it's done, okay? This is my first DSLR that I bought, okay? This is the Canon Rebel T5. Now, when I first bought this, I really thought this was going to do a lot, but I used it for like 2 or 3 weeks, and it didn't autofocus when Scott's saying my head is getting sweaty. Okay, like it doesn't autofocus, and it flipping doesn't look good either, and it doesn't have a flip out screen. Eventually, I got a different camera, and that is my SL2, but we'll get to that in a second. But yeah, this is the first camera I used. I got a sweet spot in my heart for it. I can't get rid of it. So yeah, there it sits. Maybe I'll use it someday. Okay, let's get into this thing. This is the bendy tripod. I'm sure you've seen this before. Casey Neistat uses one of these, but this is like a cheaper version of it, and I bought this one for a very specific reason. It's smaller. Okay, the Gorilla tripods that you see are like ginormous. They're like this big. I really like the size of this one, and it doesn't have those huge balls on it. Anyway, this thing, you can twist it, and you can also just convert like that, obviously. I use this very frequently. Love this, great purchase. I think it was like 30 bucks. So I super recommend it. It's from UB Size. So if you're interested in that, check it out. This is the Rode video mic, okay? There's the Rode Video Mic Pro, and there's the Rode Video Mic Mini. This is like the in-between one. This is like their biggest one. It doesn't mean it's their best one, just their biggest one. The 9-volt battery fits right in there, and it lasts. Man, I left this thing on for 3 days one time, and it was fine. Okay, So it lasts forever, huge 9-volt battery in there, and the sound is really good. And it looks really good on top of the camera, I'm not gonna lie. This is what it looks like, okay? So, you know, looks good. I don't know, it's a nice microphone. And while we're talking about this mic, I also want to talk about what came with the mic. Now, what came with the mic is this. Okay, so this folds out into this little, like, microphone holder for the Rode video mic, okay? So this has like a little space to, what do you call that? Hollow space to screw in your microphone. Righty-tighty, lefty-loosey. I can't do it right now. All right, there we go. Okay, so this screws on like that, and then you get your cord right here that came with this like little package, this really long cord, okay? And you can hook that up to your DSLR, and you can just use it like a regular microphone. And it's a super slick setup. You can also, if you're like doing like a skit or something, you can raise it up super high, like that, and check that out. And you can like have it out of the frame like while you're behind the camera, like that. So that's pretty nice. I have been nothing but positive things to say about the Rode video mic. Anyway, alright, well that's one of them. Speaking of something on a stand, okay, I'm just gonna skip over here. I was kind of doing order, but it's not really working. Okay. So this is a massive floodlights, okay? So these go on the stand right here, okay? And like, just like right there. And this puts in like awesome yellow light onto my shots. I've been using these for about like, I'd say, you know, 5 or 6 months now. And they've been a lifesaver. Really good. Can't say enough great things about that. Now we're getting into these lenses, okay? Now this lens right here is my 18-200. It's my worst lens. I hate this thing. I bought this for no reason. It was probably my worst purchase. Just a bad lens. It's just like a little scratched, and I don't really ever have a use for this thing. And the autofocus is super loud. So that is a big dud. This lens looks flippin' sweet though. This is my 8mm fisheye lens. So this thing has a manual aperture right here and a manual focus. Although I've never been able to figure out how to focus a fisheye lens. Just kind of seems like an oxymoron. Everything's kind of in focus with that. I don't know. I haven't figured it out. So that's that. It looks like really cool. It's an Altura, and this was about like 120 bucks. I don't know if I'd recommend buying this, but it is a fun lens to use. This is the kit lens. Can't say enough good things about this kit lens. Good picture, 18-55. The autofocus is really loud, but the picture comes out all right. This is my most well-used lens. I've been using this one obviously since I got my T5 and then onto my SL2. Now this thing is it's called a Phoenix Super Fisheye lens from Japan, okay? Now this one screws on top of your camera like that, and you screw it in and it creates like a fisheye effect. Okay, so it goes out like it goes in 0.025, I believe. Now, it's not really, I don't really use this for when I'm filming, but I use this when I'm editing. This is my Sennheiser headphones. I don't know what model this is, I guess the HD 280 Pro, I don't know. But I had a budget of $100 for a pair of headphones, and this is what I went with. These are flipping awesome headphones. I really recommend having good headphones when you edit. This is my Canon SL2, okay? This is my favorite camera ever, okay? The Canon SL2 is Canon's answer to like a between their Rebel series and their like 60 and 80D, okay? This camera right here has the flip out screen. It has dual pixel autofocus during video, and it also can do time lapses, connect to your phone. You can do a bunch of awesome, really cool stuff. This cost $550 for the box, okay? And ever since I got this, I have been like just loving filming. This one was a headache to use. The T5 was a super huge headache. This SL2 I totally recommend to beginners. Oh, anyway, this is my favorite camera. The SL2, can't recommend it enough. I think the 600D is like 1100 right now for the body. This is 550, and it is very comparable. Okay. Moving on to my favorite lens. Okay. Now, it just so happens my favorite lens is also my most expensive. This is the lens that Casey and I started using. This is the 10 to 18 Canon STM lens, or image stabilizer lens. Anyway, this one has a silent autofocus, which is a big reason I bought it. But also, it's a 10 to 18. It's really good for vlogging because you can keep it nice and close to you. And you know, that 18 makes it so that the background isn't so crazy if you are trying to get a regular shot. My favorite lens by far, that silent autofocus is a lifesaver when you're trying to film by yourself. And my Teddy Fresh little sticker on the back of that. I mean, you gotta keep it, you know, you gotta be a little, be a little original. Okay. These are my two NGF filters. Now, what these do is when you twist them, they get darker and lighter depending on your lights. Like let's say you're filming outside and you want a nice wide aperture, you stick one of these puppies on. Got two of those. This is my 50mm. This is the 18 to 10. Alright. Another big tool of mine is my notes, okay? The notes are really good phone because they have a pen and they can flip and record for a super long time. Always recommend having a Galaxy Note on. Okay? Now, we're getting into more like camera holding stuff, okay? This thing I bought a while ago, and as you can see, I don't use it very often. There's like a missing thing right there. But this, supposedly, is like, flip it, stick it, you can like, stick it like that. So you put your camera on top like that, you can try to get a steadier shot. I've only used this one time, and I was, it was stupid, just because I bought it. This is just one of those things, you know, when you're first starting out, you buy a lot of stupid things. Okay? So these are my two tripods. Now, this one was $15. This one was $30. This thing is a flippin' powerhouse right here. This one can go way above my head. It's super strong and sturdy. It takes seconds to like, you know, set up. Like, you just undo all these latches right here, and you can just flip it up. Okay? Super easy to set up. It has a little hook at the bottom so you can put more weight on it. And once you get that, it has a swivel head, and you can go even higher, like right there. Okay? That is flipping cool for $30. So once you're done with that, it has another party trick. You take this off, and it can be used as a monopod. Okay? So, like that, basically. So before I got my bendy tripod, I would use this for like vlog and stuff like that. Anyway, that super helpful. It's an element tripod. It's the biggest one I've had. And it's serving me pretty darn well for the past 6-7 months. Okay? That's the side. This tripod, it's a piece of junk. I don't even want to tell you about it. But, you know, it's good to have a second tripod. I sometimes put my camera on there. Or, you know, like my phone camera. Last but not least, I have my camera bag. This thing's a little cutie. I don't use it very often anymore, but it's like having it around. Throw some stuff. I think I'm missing one more thing actually. Now, this thing right here came in like just today. You know, I'm really excited about, you know, what's in here. You know, this is gonna be something that is gonna really help me with my show, okay? This is a friend. Now they can be a little expensive, but you know, sometimes they really help in recording stuff, okay? You know, a great tool to have. Now who are you? Okay, great. Okay, so the reason I'm introducing Scott right now is because we're starting a show next in about 2 weeks. So we're taking a break. We're going to start something called the Makeshift Show, and it's going to be a little bit higher produced, and we're just going to really try. Now that I have 100 subscribers, yeah, stop. Yeah, we're gonna just try to make a good show. So it's called the Makeshift Show, and it's coming out not next week, but the week after. So So stay tuned for that. Now I gotta pack this thing back because I don't know, it looks a little defective. So okay, let's go. Yeah, it's not. Come on, get back in there. All right, perfect. All right, let's see. It's not closing up. Okay. All right. And remember, I showed you all that equipment, but this whole thing was recorded on my cell phone. So the best camera you have is the one in your pocket, okay? Adi yada cuckoo, like and subscribe. I love you, and I'll see you in a couple weeks. Bye guys. Adi yada cuckoo!